everyone, this is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you a conversation between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. It is up to you to decipher which energy you are as the viewer. Okay, so there are some feminine energies that are very in their masculine energy, and there are a lot of men who are very in their feminine energy. So really important for you to be able to decipher that for yourself. Please follow me on my Patreon account. You can follow at no cost. I do offer tier subscriptions, and I offer different material for every subscription. Would love to have you on my Instagram account, where I am most popular, and TikTok. Both of them are pretty close to each other, and I'm just reestablishing my YouTube. Okay, so I hope that you'll follow me on all my platforms, and I offer different styles of readings. The description, if you look in the description box, you're going to find the link to all my platforms. I offer obviously love readings that are geared towards the twin flame journey. Also, messages from your person, which can be a romantic love interest, or you may actually receive messages from loved ones who have crossed over. I offer different spreads on my Patreon. My Patreons do receive readings per their zodiac, okay, and full moon readings and new moon readings, and so I offer a variety. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I will stop and drink water. So if you're new to my channel and to my personality, I often make mistakes and I stop to drink water. This is all real time. The new energy, the age of Aquarius, is about being authentic. So I'm just chilling and moving forward with how I do things, okay? So if you're like a perfectionist and you're like, oh, she says too much, or she does not use the proper English grammar. So if that's the direction, personality that you're looking for, I am probably not the best fit for you. The first card that I'm going to pick is going to be for the feminine energy. But before I start, I am going to take that drink of water. Okay, so I'm going to go back to I've noticed in 2022, since I've started recording, God, I'm always thirsty during my literal preparation, during the reading. So 2022, very important that you drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. Okay, very important. I'm just getting that over and over and over. Drink your water, drink your water, drink your water. You need to stay hydrated because times are shifting, the energy on earth is shifting, so you just need to stay hydrated as the changes happen. All right, so the first card that comes up is, I honestly don't think anyone will love you more than I do. Just saying. So this is the feminine energy speaking. I feel so alone. Why did you abandon me? Trying to get them so that you guys can see. Why did you choose them over me? I have faith that we will be together again. I'm holding space for you. Do you really believe I am the one for you? And I know you still check my social media. I don't check yours anymore, though. So here we do have a feminine that is really stepping into her power. She spent a lot of time creating stability for herself, security, maybe working a lot in her career, trying to really fuel her passion over this heartache and pain. So she took that sadness and that pain and decided, I'm going to do something with this energy and I'm going to project it to create financial wealth for myself. Also, this feminine energy here is someone who can look at this current situation and actually find gratitude from it. Like, she has learned so much about herself. She's learned how independent and strong she is. It's really brought her to a place where she really feels gratitude for all the lessons that have been learned. And she did suffer a lot. She did. You know, she spent a lot of time feeling backstabbed, and I mean, she asked, why did you choose them over me? I feel so alone. Why did you abandon me? She feels very, very backstabbed by the masculine energy. I mean, this situation brought her to a very low point. She just hit rock bottom. It totally just took her down. And then she got to a point where she started to wonder, is this an illusion? Which is very common on the twin flame journey, okay? There are millions, thousands of people who believe they're on the twin flame journey. And there's tons of people on social media talking about it. Everyone wants to be a twin flame. So there's a lot of illusion and fantasy about what the twin flame journey is. So she got caught up in it. And it's really kept her bound to heavier energy. Okay, it's for a little bit, when it really hit her really, really hard, and she hit rock bottom and felt very backstabbed. She was definitely in a very stagnant energy, felt very bound, okay, to this person, and it created addictive thinking, obsessive thinking inside of her, which is not healthy if it's happening all the time. And so she was always in her head. The thoughts were keeping her, it was like the devil, keeping her bound. And so it took her a bit. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. But after hitting like rock bottom from this, extreme heartache that she experienced, she started to work on her abandonment issues, because she did feel abandoned. She started to, she just stopped checking on their social media. It was no longer important. And she started to pick herself up. So she learned self-control because she stopped looking at their social media. She became more disciplined. She started to, you know, obviously instead of being in her little fantasy world, and, you know, elusive thinking that was keeping her stagnated and connected to this energy, she started to step into more logical thinking. Okay, yes, she did step out of her heart space, but she needed to, because she needed to protect it. She needed to rebuild herself and step back into her power. And that's the only way that she knew how to protect herself. So she started to shut her heart down, just so that she could maintain some type of truth, some type of balance, force within her. Yeah, so, but this feminine has gone through a lot of recalibrating, and she's a force to reckon with. Okay, she really is. She's, like I said, now really able to see the gratitude behind this relationship, and she's really just working on herself, becoming very independent, creating, you know, a good foundation for her here on earth, you know, something tangible that she's bringing together. So she took the heartache and used it as fuel to step into her power. All right, so this is the feminine energy. Let's go into the masculine energy. Of course, I need water again. I just keep drinking all kinds of water. You see my little, I do have my little twins. I have a lot of these. I love them. All right, so the divine masculine. I tried to walk away from you, but something keeps pulling me back. I'm not sure if you love me for me or who you think I am. Then we have, I'm sorry for the mind games I played. I know it was wrong. I didn't really believe in marriage until I met you. I can see myself settling down with you, but not right now. And we have, don't let my ignorance fool you. I feel unworthy. So the divine masculine here is telling the divine feminine, you know, I didn't choose you because I do not feel worthy of you. I abandoned you because I do not feel worthy of you. This has nothing to do with you. Okay, that's why the divine feminine needed to go through a period of, you know, because she was triggered by the masculine energy. You know, the abandonment was triggered inside of her, but that was just, the masculine energy was just a facilitation for something that she needed to heal from, either her earlier years here in this lifetime, or this is something that's been carried on from different lifetimes that has not been healed, but it had nothing to do with her. He is currently having to work through his unworthiness. Both the masculine and feminine energies, they're here to help each other grow. They're spiritual flames. They're catalysts to awaken every inch, every DNA, all the information that's stored inside of them, so that they can step into their authentic self, so that we can all help, you know, the collective release these feelings of unworthiness. You know, a lot of people feel abandoned, you know, for different reasons. Sometimes it's the parents that, you know, abandoned their children because their parents couldn't be there for them. Some people feel abandoned by their friends. Some people feel abandoned by, their family. So the abandonment issues could come from many different directions, a lot of different circumstances, scenarios. They can be this lifetime, different lifetimes, because we're living parallel lifetimes like crazy, and especially right now. I mean, it's just happening. Like, I move in and out of dimensions very, very quickly. And I've been doing it more and more since I stepped into January 2022. Okay. So this is a person who is not committal. Okay. They have a very hard time with commitment. So they were someone who kind of thought that they would never get married or settle down ever, because it's just not like important to them. It's not, just wasn't. And then when they met you, they literally were like, well, I can definitely see myself settling down with this person. So they started to rethink, because the feeling scared them. Okay, this is someone that I'm thinking a lot about. This is causing a lot of conflict in my mind. And I am battling with myself, because my ego tells me that I don't need to settle down, that I don't want to do this, but my heart is saying something different. My heart is saying I want to settle down with this person, and I'm even thinking marriage. So they're like, holy shit, what is this person doing to me? They might even feel like you're doing some type of voodoo on them. Some type of spell, some type of magic. The divine feminine might be a very magical, type of energy, very magnetic for sure. He definitely feels a very magnetic attraction to the divine feminine. So he feels like, okay, she's put a spell on me or something on me, because this is not me, because you have helped this masculine energy wake up his heart. So something to remember for sure if you are on the spiritual flame journey, aka the twin flame journey. There's such mass information out there about this journey. And like I said, Instagram is my main platform. And the first year that the first year that I started Instagram, I blew up. And when I blew up, not only did I blow up, but I had like 25 twin flames. I had men all over just thinking I was their twin flame. And I still have a lot of them that are attached to that obsession, thinking that I'm their twin flame. I want you to know for sure, one of the biggest core values, okay, that's very, very important for twin flames, that can be very misleading, is also the runner chaser. Because there's a lot of twin men out there that were like, you're my twin flame, and I'm like, no, I'm not. And so they automatically put me into the runner category. Oh, she's just running from me. She truly does love me. She's just running from me. So that's very unhealthy. Okay, that is a very unhealthy pattern. And that is very toxic. Okay, so one of the ways to know that you are truly there's a true connection, could be on the twin flame journey, the spiritual flame journey, is when you meet your counterpart. Okay, you both feel the explosion. You both feel the chemistry. It does not matter how you look, your appearance, their appearance, your hearts, your souls automatically recognize each other. Okay, and you're both attracted to each other. Okay, you're both attracted, even physically. Okay, you feel that explosion. And a lot of times on the twin flame journey, you hear all the different characteristics that if this is your twin flame. It's one-sided. Okay, like with my little harem of people thinking that they're twin flame, I literally have told them, I don't feel that way about you. I'm not physically attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you at all. And what do with their toxic thinking? They put me in the runner category. Your true twin flame, you're both going to be on fire, and they're never going to tell you that they're not attracted to you. They're just not. They're not. They're not going to tell you, I'm not physically attracted to you. As a matter of fact, they're going to be very physically attracted to you, because that Kundalini energy starts ramping up and opening you up to get ready to go into that spiritual flame journey. It's an activation in the genitals. Okay, sometimes the twins that or the people that I've activated, it may have activated their genitals, but that's lust. Okay, that's not the true twin flame journey. So if your person that you are running towards or feeling like they're a twin flame ever tells you, I'm not attracted to you, I'm not into you, I don't feel the same way about you, they are not your twin flame. Okay, because usually your twin flame isn't going to say that. Yes, they're going to run, but they're going to avoid communicating with you. All right, that's just part of the process. So very, very important to remember, because here, look, the masculine says, I tried to walk away from you, but something keeps pulling me back. So they try to also, they're saying, I'm trying to run, and they will try to run, but they always come back. And they also know that they played mind games, but you have to remember that when they're playing the mind games, they're not doing it like, their intent is not to hurt you. It's kind of like hurt people, okay? So that's why they acted that way. They're concerned that you, the divine feminine, you love them for their potential, who you think they are. And that's also a toxic, okay, way of thinking. So not on their behalf, but on the feminine's behalf, because a lot of women always meet men that might need a little bit of, they need a mature, or, women are natural caretakers. The feminine energy is very natural at wanting to care and baby, their people, and just, that's the way that they show love. But the masculine energy here is saying, do you truly love me where I'm at right now? Okay, do you love me the way that I am, or are you in love with my potential, who I could become after you come in my life and then try to change me? Because this is someone who doesn't want you to come in and try to change them. That's why they run away from commitment, because all the women that come into their life want to create their version of them, and they are saying, I want to live my life authentically as I am. And what a beautiful gift of the new age that is coming, because that is what we are stepping into, allowing people to be who they are authentically, without trying to change them. So they're saying, do you like my potential? I'm worried that you like my potential and you're not looking at who I truly am. And it's not fair for the divine feminine to come in and try to bulldoze and recreate who they are, because they have to do it at their own pace. Okay, they do feel that this relationship just puts a huge burden on them. It's too much responsibility, and meaning that because they feel like you're looking at their potential, it burdens them that they'll have to change for the divine feminine to be whatever the divine feminine wants them to be. So they fear that they're not going to be able to give that to the feminine energy. So it puts a lot of burden on not only their shoulders, but on their heart, because they're feeling like, I'm not going to be accepted the way that I am right now, because a lot of the masculine energies, you know, they have to work through a lot of healing, a lot of wounds that they have to work through, but so does the divine feminine. So the new age is about acceptance. You do you, you do me, not codependent relationships. That's why spiritual flames / twin flames are here. They're here to change the old relationship templates. The old energy that we are moving away from is the codependent relationships that we are accustomed to, the regular traditional relationships. The man plays a role, the woman plays a role. This is saying you do you and I do me. We still love each other. We're still independent from each other, but hey, we cohabitate together, you know, and it doesn't mean that you're not going to have a traditional piece of paper to show that you're committed. But for some of you, you may not, you know, maybe you're going to go a non-traditional way, because as we step into the age of Aquarius, things might become more non-traditional, because Aquarius is not a traditional energy. They're innovative, they're different, they're out of this world. They recognize that they were ignorant. Okay, they just really their behavior was ignorant. They do feel that you are the divine feminine, very magnetic. They see your ambition. You may not be keeping an eye on them, but they are definitely keeping an eye on you on social media. For some of you, you can expect your masculine energy to come charging in really quick, but just letting you know, just as quickly as they're coming in, they're going to come out. This is someone that is still a little bit immature, and obviously we know they're immature. Okay, so they're very opinionated. So this is someone who just has a lot of opinions, and very competitive. Okay, and that's one of the things they're also concerned about, because they know that you are magnetic. You're a very generous person. You're ambitious. You're self-sufficient, very independent. I mean, they know that you obviously have people options, and they are worried that you are going to move on because they're just not ready. And they're feeling a little bit defeated. They're feeling like, you know, they're feeling a little despair. Yeah, they are. Energetically together, the divine masculine and divine feminine, I am feeling a victory for you. Does this mean that it's a victory in union? No, it just means like you both, the divine feminine, divine masculine, have grown so much over the year that you are feeling victorious, because you have won significant battles within your own battles independently. Okay, and soon you're going to start seeing the rewards. Soon you're going to start seeing the rewards and the gifts. You know, they're going to be tangible. You're going to be able to see it within your energy field. I want to be more than friends. I feel this is a balanced energy between the feminine and the masculine energy. You both want to be more than friends, but another message I'm getting is that you both believe friendship in a partnership is very important, okay? So yes, we are friends. That's, you know, like, this is my best friend. So many things remind me of you. You're both always, both the divine masculine and the divine feminine are always seeing synchronicities out there. You're also hearing each other's names. I mean, you try to run, but you just can't, because the universe is like, let me show you another sign just in case you didn't see the other one. Okay? Just being near you is intoxicating. Absolutely. That was like the energy that I was talking about. This is mutual energy, okay? This is not one-sided, like I was saying with all the fleeing twin flames I had in 2020. It's not one-sided. It's the divine feminine and divine masculine both feel this for each other, even if they don't speak it to each other. But like I said, if they express to you, I'm not attracted to you, I don't see you that way, the chemistry's not there, they're not your twin flame. So there we go. I know that I crossed the line with you. I think that you both know that you crossed the line with each other when you met. You both may have been with somebody else. Cross the line may have been like, we were friends, I screwed it up, you know, it became a little bit sexual. But in this situation, you just couldn't, there was no other way to go. You could not avoid the chemistry, because it was just so intoxicating. And like I said, for many of you, there was this Kundalini fire sexual energy just like driving the human vehicle, that you just, you know, you got carried away and you crossed the line. All right, and here we go. I wish I could take back my words. So, you know, you might have ended and, you know, on a negative note. You may have said the wrong things to each other, and you're both wishing that you could take back what you said. Maybe the divine feminine just got irritated and got mad at her masculine energy and said some mean things, you know? And you're wishing, hey, I wish I would have, you know, I wish I could take these words back. Another lesson that's, you know, being sent to you. And then we have, I want you. So we are still the divine masculine and divine feminine. Your energy is still the same. You still want each other. And one last message, because I really feel like this was meant to be. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay? I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. And even with the false twin flames, obviously, like I said, mine are not false twin flames, because these are just people who think that I'm their twin flame, right? But even with them, they are gaining a spiritual lesson from that experience. So every experience we experience here on earth is bringing us some type of awareness so that we can advance and help ourselves. That's part of the new energy, and move forward and allow everybody around us to be authentically who they are. All right, guys, I love you. Hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe and read the description box. Thank you.